Hey my loves, it's your girl, Miss Medi Accessor here. So I want to, as you can see the title says, why do Black Trans Lives Matter? Over the last couple of days, I've been talking to, I got a couple people, were asking me, they were saying, why do you say Black Trans Lives Matter? It's Black Lives Matter. That includes everybody. And this was more than one person. And when I thought about it, I had to have a discussion with a person. I said, hey, I know that you are a person that when you see a black person, you don't look at their sexuality first. You look at them being black. But the reason why we have to say Black Trans Lives Matter is because, like I told him, I said, because you're a straight black man and you're a straight black woman who does not see sexuality, but you just see people as black people, the saddest thing that I have to tell you, and the saddest fact that I have to tell you is, for every one of you and every one of her, there's at least 2 to 3 people who believe the opposite. There are people that when it comes to Black Lives Matter protests, will see a gay person or will see a transgender person, and some of them will not want them there. It's case in point. It's been proven fact, from videos and photos. They would rather it be just what they consider Black Lives Matter. And people don't understand this. If you're discriminating at somebody to Black Lives Matter protest because they're straight, because they're gay, bisexual, transgender, non-binary, pansexual, demisexual, whatever, you have to realize that is a situation where you're wrong. And you're not actually standing up for Black Lives Matter. What you are standing up for is your representation of Black Lives Matter, which is a cisgender or straight Black Lives Matter. And if that's your case, then you need to change your sign to say straight Black Lives Matter, because what you're doing is actually a lie, because you're not standing up for Black Lives Matter. Because when you say Black Lives Matter, that includes black women matter. That includes gay black people. That includes black trans women. That includes black trans men. That includes everybody under umbrella, because all Black lives matter. But we have to come to this assumption that we have to come to this agreement, because there are so many people out there. Because people always tell me, they say, Miss Melody, there's not a lot of homophobia, transphobia in the black community. Yes, there is. Sadly but surely, I love my community. I fight for my community. But if you look at the average ratio or percentage, there's more homophobia and transphobia in the black community than there is in any other community, and that's just point blank. And if you look at it, you don't even have, that's not even an opinion. They're just facts being stated. Look at the fact of more than 3,000 trans people have been killed in the last 11 years. At least 70 to 80% of them have been black trans women of color or black trans people. So there's not a lot of homophobia, transphobia there. And if you look at it, we're starting to finally get justice for black trans women. And if you notice that all the justice that we're getting for these black trans women that are dying, none of these people are coming back white or Latino. Majority of them are coming back black men. So those are not opinions, those are straight facts. And we have to, in order for us to do better, we have to recognize the problem with our community. But the problem is that the people who are so-called quote unquote cisgender men don't want to acknowledge this. And that acknowledgement is the reason why so many black trans women are dying. And the strangest thing about it, I noticed this. A lot of straight black men, I'll say most of them, majority of straight black men who are really straight don't really have a problem with a gay person or a transgender person. Majority of the people that I've noticed that have a problem with gay or transgender people are either people who have been in jail a long time, or people who it comes out they were messing with a transgender girl, or they were messing with a gay boy, or they've had some kind of experience. And the thing about it is they don't want to acknowledge that experience, and that's where the hate and the homophobia and transphobia comes from. But we have to end this. Black trans lives matter because all black lives matter. And until the murderings of black trans women and black trans men stop, the hashtag has to continue. Okay? Love you, my loves. Bye.